So once you've synchronized all your footage and have everything synchronized up and everything, what you're going to do is you're basically going to chop the video. So now I have that one synchronized. I chopped that audio. I'm going to synchronize another one. The way I do it is once I have a clip synchronized, I'll go and I'll probably, wait, hold on, my bad. I'll go and I'll find a common place that I can cut everything. And I also know once I synchronize the next clip how much this audio shifted or whatever. So let me give you an example. This clip is on point. Alright, so now I know that's on point. So if anybody has a better way, please tell me or drop a comment. But this is the way I've been doing it. So now I want to synchronize the next audio clip. I've already got my cinescope, all that stuff. So I'm back to synchronizing. Well, the next clip I'll just hit sync. I'll select both audios again, hit synchronize. Let's see if it synchronizes it, if it was loud enough. Wasn't a lot of background noise and stuff. Alright, so once it synchronizes, right, it moved the audio clip. But because I moved the audio clip, because I added a common denominator between this one and that one and whatever, I can just move this whole audio clip, both of those new synchronized clips, back up to this audio clip, and now everything's synchronized. You see what I'm saying? So now everything's on point. So to keep that common denominator, I will cut everything back down right there and line up the next clip. If you guys don't understand. And once you keep doing that, you'll have all your clips lined up and you'll be ready to chop. Now I started chopping this video already, so I'm going to show you guys basically what it looks like. I had all these raw clips, you know, it's like, damn bro, this is going to be a regular video, but it's really the editing that makes it shine. It's really the editing that comes into play with this, guys, and that's what I'm going to show you. Alright, so let's go to the sequence that I have edited, and I'm going to just let you guys watch. And I'm going to give you the theory behind how I edit and how I do this stuff. You good, Will?
Alright, bro. I feel like they tried out.
Too much gas. Hey man, we be. If y'all in the A, man, y'all trying to kick it, y'all editors, man, come holler at us, bro. You see what we on, bro. Raw talent, we just chilling. I'm gonna show you those effects later too, and give you my theory on how I edit. So you can kind of see my editing style shining here, and I'm gonna let you guys know I was the first one doing this. I've been doing this for like 6 years, bro. So don't try me with all these people, bro. Like, everybody know, bro, in the Atlanta area. This is Tay the Director, cameraman Tay. We've been doing this, man. We've been in the kitchen, bro. All that flashy shit, bro, I've been doing it, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to get onto it. So that's basically what the video is gonna look like. Yeah, and I took it out of all these raw clips, you know, all of this. Boom, I still have a lot of stuff to put. And the main thing, so let me get on to theory of music videos right now. When you're editing, right, and you're gonna edit, you got a whole bunch of clips. You can do it two ways. You can edit two ways. Now, if you're in a rush, I would suggest that you edit everything, or you shoot everything 60 frames per second, as long as you have sound attached to it. Because if you can do that, you can use all of your B-roll. You still render it out in 24 frames per second always, but you can use every single clip as a B-roll. So say you have a part where the artist ain't doing nothing, or he's just holding a gun, or he's holding money, or he's flashing, you can turn that into B-roll. So you should never have a situation where you don't have enough B-roll if you're on a run and gun situation. If you're on some real cinematic shit, which is usually what we're doing, this is a run and gun video, which I knew I would have to fix in the post, which I just knew, and I shot, and I just knew, like, look, okay, this is what I'm going to do, and this is my method of how I'm going to do this. So I shot everything in 60 frames per second. I'm going to use a lot of B-roll and slow-mo from that, either performances or whatever we shot later. But true cinematic mode, you're going to take strategic B-roll shots. And strategic B-roll shots to tell a story. A music video ain't shit if it ain't telling no story or has no crazy effects and no crazy theme. You can't just be throwing a whole bunch of lights together and a whole bunch of stuff and a whole bunch of scenes and expect people to like it. Like, that's not cool. If you tell a simple story and make it simple, it's gonna look better. I'm telling you. Trust me. And if you hit the like button if you believe that. You gotta tell a story. And pretty soon in my filmmaking course, I'm going to break down how easily to tell a story on spot, make a treatment on spot. Don't matter what you got, where you at, bruh. You can cinematically tell a story with what you got. And I'm going to show you guys how to do it later on in another video. But for this video, this is pretty much an example too. We just made a little simple story, have something going on instead of the artist rapping. The main thing is you do not want your artist sitting there rapping the whole time, from scene to scene to scene to scene rapping. No, it's not good. You really want your artist rapping personified. You want to personify the artist, which means showing the artist as little as possible and showing things that personify him. Music videos, you can add montage into it too. You can make them cinematic by adding montage, which means this clip plus this clip equals this clip in your brain. That's where I'm at with it. If y'all don't know what that is, then y'all really need to look up montage and Alfred Hitchcock and all that stuff. That's what great directors use to make cinematic films and stuff. So basically, you basically want 1 shot or music video performance to performance, and then B-roll, maybe 2-3 B-rolls that's pertaining to what the artist is saying or the environment or something that's to the theme of the video. And then you want to go back to performance, but it'd be better if you had more B-roll and story. You see what I'm saying? So that's pretty much how you want to go about when you're mixing and you're chopping up these videos. Not too much performance. Always throw B-roll in there, but it can't be random. It has to like flow, and you have to feel it. Like if he's talking about guns, don't show bitches unless unless the females have guns or something like that. If he's talking about money or being progressive or something, show a progressive scene, show something, show some type of B-roll. And it's better if you have clips that can go back to back and then come back. You want to personify the artist. You don't want the artist rapping too long to where you can really see them, and you want to give them a gimmick and some type of personification. That's the word. And that's where you got to be at in the mental of editing music videos. Personify your artist bigger than he looks always. If they're in the trap, it got to look trapped out. And another thing, you got to get shots that you don't ordinarily see on the daytime. So if you just walking around with a camera shoulder level, that's not what you want. You want a shot looking through this dollar bill. You know what I'm saying? You want a shot where the dollar bill's in focus and you can see me behind them, or something that your eye wouldn't capture walking through normal life. You want to get something else that's different. Now let's go back to it. Dropping jewels on y'all. Whoever's paying attention to this is really going to see what I'm talking about. Now let's go to what I'm saying. The beginning of a music video, I always try to put nice personified B-roll. So nice close-up, milky, buttery, bulky shots. Or establishing shots. If I have a nice big set, I will put big shots, like big setup shots. You see what I'm saying? But for this shot, we had a nice big set. It was run and gun. I didn't use no Ronin. To whoever said you needed a fucking Ronin, bro, you don't need a Ronin. A Ronin can inhibit you. I have a Ronin, I use it, but I find a lot of times it inhibits me on the speed of my shoots and on the flexibility. I'd rather have a Ronin and then another camera right there. So I could Ronin and then go do what I need to do. Ronin, go do what I do, and not even set nothing up. That's the part that, like, a Ronin alone is gonna hinder you. I shot 4 videos with Ronins, and literally, bro, my videos without Ronins were better because I got in the shot. I got up in there and I got what I wanted. I added movement and added life to the video instead of it just being robotic. Now, you add 2-3 Ronin shots to that, and there you go. You got a fire video. But if you just do Ronin shots or just do handheld, it's not going to work. It's the mix of everything, and the mix of those tools what makes you good. Alright, so like I said, back to the theory of these videos. B-roll shots in the beginning, show a couple establishing shots. Okay, it's a gang video. We're talking about trapping on the news. So I'm showing trapping shots, establishing shots, shots of basically, you know, people. I know this is a long one, you know what I'm saying? Get your coffee, but I'm going to show y'all. I'm showing establishing shots of people like in the trapping, paint shots, them graffitiing, stuff like that. I'm going through all of this. I'm going through all of this media, and I'm actually trying to pick these shots. And while at the beginning, I'm trying to find shots because the artist is talking, so I'm trying to find nice personified shots that I can put in there when he's talking, like shout out to Sack Rider, you know what I'm saying, little stuff like that. I try to find those type of shots and put those in there first. So let's watch the video. How does it start? How am I going to start this? Gang banging, bandana, big red bandana, even if it's a second or two. Nice slow rotating shot. Go to him looking around. Whole bunch of homeboys. You know what I mean? He's about to start talking. Throw a little shot. Go through the edit. Find some shots of where he's talking. You know what I'm saying, at the beginning. If there's anything where he's talking and it looks good, I'm finding it, and I'm going to try to use it. If it's blurry or something, I mean, I probably won't use it. So that's where you got to go when you're shooting a music video. You got to know as a director, all right, I need a beginning, nice good beginning part, I need an ending part, and I need to make sure that every piece this video together when I'm shooting it or when I go back home is going to be held. Now, I knew he was talking at the beginning, so I knew he had to say some stuff. So what did I do? I recorded it, and now I can throw it here. Now, okay, y'all know what the fuck going on. You know what I'm saying? Nice B-roll shots. He talking. He not talking for too long. I'm not letting him just talk, say 4, 5, 6, 7 words, bro. I'm going to the next shot. I'm going to the next shot. You want to go to the next shot. It's a montage. It's a movie. Who wants to stare at something for 10 seconds? 2-3 seconds, bro. If it's fire or it's movement revealing, yes, you're dope. Next shot. Shot. You know what I'm saying? He's spraying. Now, I had a lot of wide shots in this video, but I decided not to use the wide ones because, like, what I realize is in a lot of cinematic movies, they're using anamorphic lenses or they're using 50mm, 70mm anamorphics and stuff like that, and they're still getting the same background compression, but it's wider. So the main thing is you want that background compression. What looks good in music videos, bro, is the background compression. You zooming out to 70mm, 50mm, whatever, not 24, not 35, 50 and above, bro, and stepping back. Step back and get the same frame you was going to get, but get it with a compressed background and more bokeh and focused in. If you do that as a music video cinematographer or director, whatever you want to call yourself, your videos are going to look 10 times better because the background's going to be compressed. It's not going to look normal. It's going to look professional, and that's the key to me shooting and looking like this. Like if you look at this man right here, like this shot. Look at this shot. Look how big. He is almost full in the frame. Like instead of me shooting a wide shot, aiming up and all that old school music video shit, no. Cinematically, he would look like this. I would zoom out, step all the way back, f1 point whatever on a GH5 or f2.8 on a full frame, and get the nice bokeh and get him filled in with just them two. You know You know what I'm saying? And that this effect right here, another, I showed you guys my 3 music video effects in another video. I'm gonna drop it, but I'm gonna show you once again. This is basically, I made this effect. So it's a flash. I basically copy the effect. I'm copying, I'm making a cut. Control C, cutting the two, cutting it where I want to cut it, and sliding it over two frames. Once I slide it over I already did it. So once I slide it over 2 frames, I drag it back out so it fits back up to the lines. And then I go to effect controls and I add it to screen. And so I screen that top layer that I copied, that I slid over to, and then I add, there's multiple ways you can do it. You can speed it up fast, you can speed up the clip, like right click, speed duration. It just depends on the type of video. But for this one, what I did is I increased the size. So as it hits, boom, size increases. This is, I turned the scale, effect controls, I turned the scale to 158. So now when this hits, it's a duplication of it, but it's a little bit bigger, going at the same time. So to your eyes, it looks like a flash. But without the additive design, and then the way you seal up the effect is you go to effects, collapse all this stuff. Video transitions, dissolve. Additive dissolve is the main brunt of my effects because it can be used so many ways. Additive dissolve, cross dissolve. You don't want all these cheesy ass effects on your shit. You want nice, clean, cinematic shit. So you use a nice, clean, cinematic plugin. Additive dissolve. The shit sound fire. Additive dissolve. So in order to sew this effect up, additive dissolve is basically like a burn or a glow. So I add that to the front and right before the clip, and adjust it to whatever size I want. And then it just adds the little flash before that it gets bigger. So, and it sews it up. This is it. Without it, it just doesn't look right. Without the additive dissolve, I mean, it could work, but with the additive dissolve, it looks like a whole effect. I should I'm gonna make a preset once I find out. And that's the whole secret to that right there. Shooting the footage good to where it looks like some Lil Wayne fucking crazy shit, and background compressed, high focal length, 40 and above, and nice 2.8 and under, and then stepping back, get in the frame you want. Don't zoom out, don't use no wides unless you're doing landscapes or some shit. Get the nice compression, and then adding these little effects, bro. You know what I'm saying? So here's another variation of that effect right here. I did the same exact thing. I copied it, drug it over 2 frames, brought it back out, trimmed it. It was over 2 frames, so I trimmed it back so it all lined up, added the additive dissolve, and instead of just, when I went to effect controls, instead of just raising the size or scale, I keyframed it. So I started at 0, came forward, and brought it up to 243. So it actually, like, it makes it look like it's alive on this one. And I just did the variation. You don't want to look like a robot. You want to look like you're alive when you're editing. So you want it to look like, oh man, this looks crazy. Right on the drop. Hi-hats, cymbals, kicks, all of those trigger your effects. And like I said, I shot this in 60 frames per second, so I can slow this down. I just took this from his performance from this shot. It's a performance shot, but I just slowed it down and found a spot where he wasn't talking and slowed it down and said, no, you're not street. So I just put a gun in him, boom. Added lumetri color and made it red on the curves. You know what I mean? So just add a little effect, subtle effects. You don't want to go overboard, and you don't want to be doing all that extra shit. Look at this. You can freeze frame this and give it to somebody and they can put it on their background because it looks so clean. You know what I mean? So that's really what you want to do. It's literally variations of the video. Alright, and this is a classic effect. Right as I add a new scene, which is great by the way, I'll run down how I shot that. Right as I add a new scene, I add a flash. I can add flashes anywhere, but I know this is the big break of the beat, so I'm going to add a new scene and another fire scene. These close-ups is what kill videos, bro. The far shots is cool, but these close-ups, make sure anytime you shoot a music video, I don't care how many shots you get, go get an extreme close-up or a medium close-up or a close-up of just his face and everything else behind him. That's a music video shot. Close-ups. Look at this. You know what I'm saying? Added with a flash to a wide shot. Never shoot against walls. That's another tip. Guys, never shoot against walls. They wanted me to shoot against the wall. I did it. I might not even use it. But you want depth. I shot against him. I took it off the Ronin so I can tilt and move according to the beat. And I shot into the hallway, not against the wall. They want to see the graffiti. I want to see depth. They know my heart that got colder. I used to trap like that Congo. Once you call me, then it's over. I want that badge like Oprah. I am a man, I'm in total. I need a plug, I'm a buyer. Got the heater on me, just like... And a variation of all this get you that video. So, yeah. I need a plug, I'm a buyer. Got the heater on me, just like the fire. But you can't name another nigga flyer. Riding on my niggas, just like the tire. I put the dope in their vein. I got the dope for a vein. Here's where the story gonna come in, you know, little speed raps. Alright, we'll be back in about, give me 1 second, we'll be back. Alright, yeah, so we back. Alright, so because I edited most of this video, I'm just gonna finish off where I left off and give you the theory, you know, my theory behind all of it. Yeah, but with your life, you can get smoked like a pipe. Trust me, I am nothing nice. We got no bricks on that white. That shit that gets your life. So right now, you can see additive dissolve. Little transition scene, want to break it up. So that white, that shit that gets your life. You feel me? Add a little add. It's a little bit early, so delete that. Add the cut right here. Trap videos, bruh, I do them a couple hours. Real videos and stories might take me a day. Flash. I could even, if I really want to be fly, I could take that shit, copy it, and these are simple little things you do. I'm gonna put some weed with you too, bro. Know what I mean? And just add a little flash transition, turn the opacity down, just to break up the video, bro. This trap video, you know what I'm saying? So what you really want to do is you don't want to add no fucking weird ass shit to the video, bro, but you want to add some difference. So this is my style. Y'all niggas copy it. I'm not gonna say don't copy it. Copy that shit. Shout your boy out. Come work with me, nigga. Bring me some people. It's like MCA, boy, back in the day, boy. Hey, the more people know, more people work with you, the more money, bro. Let's rock. I ain't tripping. I'm fine. I don't care. You can't take this. Let's rock. I wish everybody would think like that. All us black folk would get some money, bro. See that little flash? Random. So now what I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do now? Probably throw another one because the bait just dropped. You know what I'm saying? Drag it off a little bit, make it look hazy. I'm gonna call that the hazy flash, the hazy wave or something like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Screen that. Go back to effects controls. Screen it. You know what I'm saying? Call that the little hazy flash, bro. something. I don't know. What y'all want me to call it, bro? Put a comment. I done did thousands of videos, bro, so. And that's really just to break that shot up. Like, I don't want to do nothing else besides keep that shot that long, but have something happen to you. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. What else, Sat, right? Hey, man. Protein sweat like a permanent. This is the warning. I know these niggas be working. I know these niggas informing. I do not fuck with no cops. I am the man on the block. I put this shit till they lock. I hit this shit when we rock. I have my cash on the spot. I put the game in the trunk. I got your bitch in the trunk. Yeah. I ain't gonna use them pressing the trunk. That shit look lame, bro. I mean, it's cool, but
make it look like the car foreign. Man. He pressed a button in the trunk and the trunk closed.
Alright, see, that's why you gotta have two heads, bro. Cause me, I don't give a fuck about the trunk.
Yeah, that's the move.
I don't care about no trunk. I'm trying to get to the next scene. I'm trying to goddamn make this shit look aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah, just get them
to your eye, like overall. I don't like overall, bro. Like.
And why? I do not fuck with no. She got. I do not fuck with no. I do not fuck with no. I do not fuck with no cop.
I'm putting it right there.
I know these niggas informing. I do not fuck with no cops. I am the man on the block. I put this shit till they lock. And then find another one where it's closed. Like a trick of it going down. For that, you know what I'm saying? And that's it.
Talk to these niggas, Sat, right, man? You know what I'm saying? Talk to these niggas.
What he's saying.
Man, shit tripping. Hold on. Look, I got proxies, but all this chopping we doing and effects,
yeah.
Boy, look, boy. This real life. All this chopping we doing right now. Might need to take all this off. Remember, I got two screens going. Y'all, what y'all don't see is I got a whole nother 32-inch fucking 2K screen right here on the side that y'all ain't seeing. You know what I'm saying? That I'm looking at too. So y'all seeing this little window and a 2K screen. My screen pushing both. 4K, 5, 6, some fucking. But look. So don't try my computer now, bro. Y'all don't try it. I built this. Also, leave a drop in the description if you want me to give you any advice on building computers or computers for video editing, because I edited 8K videos and 5K videos with this computer, and it's rocking, and I built it in 2013. Even though I'm using proxies, even without proxies, it still will play. If I had Lumetri, this shit is gonna trip. But you know, right now I got a lot of stuff to do to this computer, so it's just been sitting here for like a year and a half, building dust. So a year. So I've been grinding, bro. I've been working. This what happens when you busy, bro. You know what I'm saying?
We talking to no sleep.
You know what I'm saying? To no sleep, bro. Y'all know me. Hey, look, I'm gonna give y'all the in-house look at everything, bro. Since everybody want to see I'm home. Look, bro, I'm supposed to go. Bro, it's crazy right now, bro. Just know. It's crazy. Can't even explain, boy. Just know. We excelling. Shot like this. Why would I shoot directly into the hallway when I have a wall? Basically, you got foreground, you got background. Why don't you shoot at an angle? You know what I'm saying? Compose it to where it just looks good. You got your boy back there shaking the paint can. You got bro. And that's with the GH5. If you got a GH5, the combo, you don't need no other lens. I'm telling you. Because if you have the 18 to 35, the GH5 has a 2x teleconverter, which gives you 36 to 75 millimeter lens, bro. Bruh, with the Metabones, bruh. So really, you have, with the Metabones, you have 24 to like, I think it's 70 or some shit like that. With the Metabones, bruh, it's the perfect focal length. But where it beats every other camera is it's at f1.2. So you pretty much got a Canon kit lens f1.2. That 24 to 70 or 24 to 105 is now f1.2, not 2.8. So you don't need no lighting or barely any lighting. I use my GH5 and I shoot my GH5 at night. This is one Quasar. By the way, shout out to Quasar for sponsoring me. They sent me $40 lights and some shirts, bro. Shout out to y'all, bro. I swear I'm buying the RGB ones. I'm running my money up and I'm grabbing them. Shout out to y'all. Man, I'm just happy, bro. But like I said, the GH5 combo right now, the go-to combo for the GH5 right now would definitely be the Sigma 18-35 and the Voltrox. You don't need the Metabones. You need the Voltrox. It's more compatible with a lot more stuff. Also, can we turn that fan down to like 1? Yeah, let's get that down. My bad, y'all. We back. We're gonna blow the blunt out. But anyway, that's how you get footage like this. You put it to like 24 millimeters or 35 and you stand back. Or what I do this is my theory. Okay, I'm sorry for being jumbly for y'all. I have the Sigma 18-35 with the Voltrox. I bust it down to 1.4 and I'll keep my hand on the focus and I'll ride the focus. You know what I'm saying? Follow the artist. Boom, boom, boom. And then when I want to do a close-up, I'll punch in the 2 times and I'll step back. Or depending on the scenery or how big the background is, I'll punch in the 2 times teleconverter that I use. I got it set to a function button on the GH5. I'll punch in the 2 times teleconverter and I'll be at 75 millimeters and step back and film like that. And then come in close and do that, so it gives you the right compression. Looks like the anamorphic look with the whole background compression, but it's still wide and all that shit. You know what I mean? That's what you got to learn. I'm going to teach you guys. I'm going to do solo videos on just compression and how that affects music videos. Yeah, but that's what I use. That's the combo, bro. Step back, zoom out to like 70, 50 millimeters, and then shoot. Low apertures, and you'll get that nice glowing effect on their body, and it'll just look like, how did you light that, bro? I didn't. I put 2-3 lights and I let the sun do it. Because the way it looks natural, when you're shooting cinema, you want it to look natural. So if you can light the scene how it naturally looks and nothing is too harsh, bro, you're better off. You're going to win. You're going to win every time. You know what I mean? So, boy, that shit, that's not him.
What?
That gas, nah. But yeah. But yeah. So, since I got 28 minutes left, what I'm gonna do is, so now that I got all my scenes chopped up and lined up, I really want y'all to edit with me for real, but it's gonna take a long time to really edit this video. So next, I might do a part 2 to this. Or part 1. Now I'm gonna do the whole video. Alright, so right now we're getting into choppy territory. Might bust it down to 1.8 because it's getting choppy.
Surgical with the AR-15. Go ahead and gamble with your life. You can get smoked like a pipe. Church y'all nothing nice. We got no bricks on that white. That shit that gets your life.
You heard that spray paint can. That's why I put that O right there.
Church y'all nothing nice. We got no bricks on that white. That shit that gets your life.
So now we done with Kino verse. We going into Sakurai verse. Yeah, we going to Sakurai verse now. So the theme was Sakurai versus Kino. So I'm basically it's him versus him. And I did a lot of swagging at the beginning, so I think the video, to keep up the video, I'm just throw the story or him getting the drugs and all that shit right here at the end. You know what I mean? Right here. You know what I mean? So this is gonna be a video where the ending is gonna be the story, just because how hot that shit came in and it really looked good. Usually I'll throw the story at the beginning or whatever. Some videos, boom. But the main thing is you want the viewers to be engaged the whole time. So if you can stretch the story out, don't stretch the story out. Make that shit go through fast, but have enough story to last the whole video. Put it that way. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Don't stretch it out to where it's like you see a million scenes before the next scene come in the video. That's one thing I learned. My nigga Juice, big fellow, DigiGlobal taught me that. He was like, bro, look, what the fuck is you taking so long to do the story for, bro? I'm like, bro, that shit looks cinematic, bro. I don't want to change the chops. I don't want to change the cuts, man. I fuck that. A nigga said, fuck that. Nigga, make the story come faster. So you know what I did? I took all them bars, moved them forward, bro, and then readjusted the chops, and I was like, bro, this is the way. And ever since, bro, now I know. Story got to flash, bro. When people want to see videos, they want to see that shit. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Blah, blah, blah. Boom, boom, boom. They want to see shit hit their face fast, bro. So the more story you have and the faster that shit go, the better. All that cinematic shit cool if you fucking got $1 million budget. You telling a movie. But a music video, niggas want to see some shit happening in that 2-3 minutes, bro. You know what I mean? So, that's the theory. Let's keep going. So for Sakurai verse, I'm gonna omit this. What you mean? Why it looks so blurry?
Yeah.
I put it to 1/8 so it'll play because my computer's tripping. Yeah, but right now, like, I'm not worried. I'm worried about composition. I'm looking at an overall view. Pretty much right now what I'm doing, the way you want to edit is you want to zoom out of all of that bullshit trying to see, yo, is there fucking hair right there right now? You want to wait, especially for trap video, because trap. Zoom out. Take your eyes out of the situation. Look, where is he posted? The next clip, where is he going to be? How does that look? Close up, far shot, where is he at? How does it transition into the next clip? Overall composition. Just look at this video.
Okay, get away. You talk to these bro. Hey, they ain't on hit like a tennis. You know I'm coming. Protein sweat like a army. This is the warning. I know these niggas be working. I know these niggas informing. I do not fuck with no cops.
Just make shit fast,
I do not fuck with no cops. I am the man on the block. Fuck with no cops. I am
the man on the block. I might go to the outside scene, you know what I mean? Because I ain't used it yet. So just use some new stuff. So right now I got, like I said, I have all my clips lined up. This is where you'd be if you started the video from before. I have all my clips lined up. I just want to drop a whole bunch of jewels on y'all. Have all my clips lined up. So now I'm just striking through my clips. See? This is how you edit a video fast, bro.
I know these niggas informing. I do not fuck with no cops. I am the man on the block. I cook this shit to the
See what I'm saying? I could go to the outside scene, but that shit don't look good to me. I could force it. If he call me back and be like, bro, I want to see the outside scenes, putting that shit right there. See what I'm saying? Block scene. Come back to the block now. Because since the video was majority inside, I can come out of that. And it'll give the video dynamics. Like, damn, this shit going everywhere. I could use that, but nah. You know what I'm saying? Let him hit that little whip. And then move all of that shit. See, right now, you see what's going on right now? It needs some B-roll. So here's where I go. And I go through, since I shot everything in 60. I'll find some fire shit. He's talking, so this might not work. But then again, it might. See, because he's talking, when you shooting B-roll, get your artist not to talk. You don't want your artist to say shit. Don't move your mouth. Shut the fuck up. Because you get shit like that. Nah, that's not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in some more story for my boy. But some B-roll got to happen. So BRoll gotta happen right now, nigga.
That clip right there. Go right here.
Oh,
that ain't the clip. Yeah.
I know. I was trying to do a cut shot. I got it. We got everything on this one. You know what I mean? Let the trunk close probably. Damn no. Yeah.
That's all I want.
Cinematically looking, you know what I mean? And then speed it up, slow it down. Slow down clips in Premiere, right click. If you, okay, with the GH5, you can use, if you use true 24 mode, you're going to have 50 frames per second, and it's not going to have no sound, and it's already going to be slowed down for you once you drag it in here. But there's another mode, if you go out of cinema mode, and you just use 60 frames per second, it records with audio. So if you do that, you got to shut the camera down first. But if you do that, you can actually record slow-mo with audio on it attached. And I think that's a fire-ass way of recording, because you can slow down any clip, or if the artist is rapping like blah, 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 you could slow it down or do whatever you need to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not recording in 2460 right now, so I'm not even finna do that shit. But deadass, like, that's another way of recording that I see a lot of people doing now that they prefer. That's cool. I'm still a true 24 cinema guy. Everything I'm shooting in 24 and 50. Boom. When I want to shoot slow-mo, I'm getting a slow-mo 50, and it's going to look fucking astonishing. Know what I mean? So, this is what I be doing, bro. Like, y'all niggas, y'all pay attention, bro. Follow along, bro. I'm going to try to give you more. At 60 frames per second, to slow it down to 24 would be 40%. That's what I was told. So that's what I do, and it doesn't look choppy and crazy.
I do not fuck with no cops. I am no man.
You know what I'm saying?
I do not fuck with no cops. I am no man on the block. I cook this shit till they lock.
You know what I'm saying?
I hit this shit with rock. I have my cash at the
Now watch how fast that I'm making the story happen, and I don't give a fuck about him rapping. He could rap, bro, but this story goes in line the right way. It's gonna look way better.
I do not fuck with no cops. I am no man on the block. I cook this shit till they lock. I hit this shit with rock. I have my cash at the spot. I put the game in the trunk lock. I hit this shit with rock.
You know what I'm saying?
Lock. I hit this shit with rock. I have my cash at the spot.
And then that's too long. So right here, right at the other bass hit, we're gonna either advance his walking or switch the clip, which I think that's what I'm about to do.
Can you jump to one of them clips?
Yeah. Yeah. I want the wide one though. Feel me?
Yeah.
And kind of get the right timing. Like, where the fuck is this nigga at? Look for your focusing. Make sure that he's in focus. Make sure that the frame is not too shaky. I'm showing you guys how to pick shots now. Y'all pay attention. Make sure the frame, all in this fucking 5 seconds that I just did this, I'm making sure the frame is not too shaky. I'm making sure the composition is on point. I'm making sure he's focused. I'm making sure it doesn't look too bright and dark from the next scene. And I'm making sure that it matches up with the next fucking shot. All in like 5 seconds. You know what I'm saying? So this shit tripping right now because it's trying to record. It's doing some extra shit. Alright, we back now, man. So yeah. So let me finish chopping this video, bruh. Fan gave out on my computer. So I had to put another one real quick. Give me a second. You see how that rock? We see how that went, man? You know? So right there, what I would probably do is I would add a flash cut. I've only added one flash cut in this video so far, so I haven't overdone it. You know what I'm saying? The video still look fire. We on the road. I ain't over here flashing the fuck out of people. It's hitting right as the beat drop on time. You know what I mean? Boom. Beat hit right there. Shit go. Yeah.
I have my cash at the spot. I put the game in the choke. I put the game in the choke. I got the game in the choke. I got your bitch in the choke.
Ooh.
I put the game in the choke. I got your bitch.
Another flash. to the hallway. Sideways hallway. And back. Alright. So now they'll probably flash his shit. I can't do 1/8. I'm sorry guys. I'm not gonna do y'all like that.
I can't shut the spot. I put the game in the choke. I got your bitch in the choke. I drop the shit, it go global. I got my name out the hood. I want the back, no good. I slap my piece like I should.
Now you see how I do this, bruh. So the whole point right now is to drop the story. So I know the video is about to end. So my theory would be, shit, I got this long to drop the story. He don't need to be rapping anyway. You seen a lot of him rapping. He look fine. It's already established. My boy's gangster and my boy's fine. Feel me? I've established that. So now we go through and we try to find alternate shots. I know he came out first time. I want to see him getting patted down from the opposite way. Hi, my boy, on that music video. That's what, you know, yeah, this way, right here. Pat the boy. Pat the boy. Alright, walk up and get patted. Alright, so now, slow it down, only because I'm doing 60 frames per second video, so everything has sound, and I have to slow down manually. Otherwise, my GS5 would be alright. Anyway.
I got my name out the hood. We go global. I got my name out the hood. I want the back. I got your bitch in the choke. I drop the shit, it go global. I drop the shit, it go global.
Now, as you see, timing is everything, because he needs to be getting touched. No homo.
Shit, it go global. I got my name out the hood. I drop the shit, it go global. I got my name out the hood. I want the back, no good. I stop good. I want the. I got my name out the hood. I want the back, no good. I stop my. I got my name out the hood. I want the back, no.
And the main thing about this is I'm learning. Fuck that. Don't leave the chops too long, bro. Just keep going. Keep riding out. Let the story ride out. You know what I'm saying? And show transition. I'm going to just show him breaking away from him for 1 second. And then show a further up space. So I just want to show the breakaway from him. You know what I'm saying?
No good. I stop my piece like I should.
Fuck that.
No good. I stop my piece like I should. Look like the game now good.
No, you put that right there.
I want the back, no good. I stop my piece like I should. Look like the game now good. I do this shit. I do this shit for the hood. I still trap in the hood. I am official. For the hood. I still the hood.
So I'll just let him break away. I really don't need the breakaway. This is a situation where I would just put this just to show them with guns and shit, and probably not even use the breakaway. But because I'm more cinematically inclined right now, I don't give a fuck about the rapping. So, for real.
I still trap in the hood. I am.
You see what I'm saying? I really want to see it, show him shooting though. So yeah, that's how we gonna rap.
Still trap in the hood. I am official. So you know it I'm good. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Trap in the hood. I am official.
B ain't going to the house yet though. So how we gonna finish this? You know what I'm saying? Music. You know what I'm saying? This is where it could get cinematic if I really wanted it to. Huh? What car sell? It's a trap. It's a trap. They could be in the car. Nigga waiting to get served. Feel me?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Show that look. You gotta get the details, boys. Show that little look at him looking like, what the fuck? And now I could carry on with the story if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? It's a better pat down, but I'm gonna get that look. Fuck all that dapping and shit. I could get the dapping, but the story's about to end. You know what I'm saying? So, well. Yeah, I'm gonna get the dapping. Nah, the story's about to end. Should I throw the dapping in there?
Oh, hell no.
Fuck all that, right? They ain't cool, nigga.
You ain't even make it in the house yet.
Yeah, they ain't cool, nigga.
At least I'll leave out the house.
All that about to happen right now, nigga. Fuck you mean?
Fuck that dapping up shit.
All that shit about to happen right now. What the fuck you mean? Hey, you see how that go together?
All this is the famed Sinaloa cartel that operates obviously out of Mexico and brings drugs across the border.
And we out. Alright. I can't give y'all a whole recap. Well, yeah, I can. Should I give them a whole recap of this video, or should I tell them to watch the whole video? Huh?
We tap it.
I'm gonna start it from right here.
They know my heart that got colder. I used to trap like that Congo. Once you call me, then it's over. I want that bad just like Oprah. I am a man, I ain't told him. I need a plug, I'm a buyer. Got the heater on me just like a flyer. But you can't name another nigga flyer. I don't know niggas just like a fire. I put the dope in their vein. I got the dope for a vein.
Now I can show them like this because I ain't put no effects yet. Nah, I'm gonna put the effects. I'm gonna break it down to them all the way. Fuck it. Y'all ain't gonna have to go nowhere else. Nah, I'll go tell them go to the real video. Y'all go to the real video and still get the boys a like if you like this video. We did this video right in front of y'all. Too easy.
I know these niggas be working. I know these niggas informing. I do not fuck with no cops. I am a man on the block. I put this shit to the lock. I hit this shit with rock. I have my cash at the spot.
I fuck with this nigga, bro.
I got your bitch in the choke. I drop the shit and go global. I got my name out the hood. I want the back no good.
You make us look good.
My
boy make it look good.
I do this shit for the hood. I still trap in the hood. I am official. You know it I'm good. Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing, man?
And you know what you could do too? Break this shot up.
I am official. You know it I'm good. Yeah.
Add a little flash, man. Let that nigga pop in all crazy. Probably hear your phone conversation.
I am official. You know it I'm good. Yeah.
Wrong shot, you see? I'll be messing up too, but get what? Just take that off. Throw another additive. So as soon as he come in the house, they give it a breakup shot. Right as he dap Kino up? Nah, right as he dap Kino up, we doing some cinematic shit. Fuck all that speed up shit. Right as he dap Kino, look.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A little flash.
Well, the target in all this is the famed Sinaloa cartel.
Boom, text right there, and that boy gone. And we out. Video done. Yo, we're gonna add some effects to it, the end of it, real soon. I pretty much, I got the video down packed. I'm about to go over and edit some stuff and just casually talk to you guys. So yeah. I'm gonna play a little bit.
I got the dope for a vein. Pussy nigga, what you mean? It came with a scope and a beam. I'm surgical with the AR-15. Go ahead and gamble with your life. You can get smoked like a pipe. Trust me, I am nothing nice. We got no bricks on that white. That shit that gets your life. Nah, for real. Yeah, that right with the fuck go. That fuck right, crazy. That right. You know, yeah, I know, bro. Okay, get what? Yeah, we talk to you, bro. They AR hit like a tennis. You know I'm coming. Whole team sweat like an army. This is the one. I know these niggas be working. I know these niggas informing. I do not fuck with no cops. I am the man on the block. I took this shit to the lock. I hit this shit with we rock. I have my cash on the spot. I put the game in the choke. I got your bitch in the choke. I drop the shit and go global. I got my name out the hood. I want the best, no good. I shot my piece like I should. Rip like the game, now I'm good. I do this shit for the hood.
So yeah, it's looking real music video-y. What I gotta do now, I gotta add the you know, a little color grade, change some contrast, and I don't think I'm gonna add any LUT to this because I like the way it looks. So instead of adding a LUT, I'm just gonna delete that. I'm gonna add a little bit more contrast. So I'm gonna bring that back in, take this LUT off. My favorite LUT, by the way, is Andrew Kramer, AJ Kumar, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know, none. It's my favorite LUT. Boom. Now back to 0. I'm just gonna increase the contrast to about 30.
Just like Oprah, I am a man, I'm a total. I need a plug, I'm a buyer. Got the heater on me just like a dryer. But you can't name another nigga flyer. Riding on my nigga just like a tire. I put the dope in their vein. I got the dope.
Only because I shot it good. And it, you know,
We got no.
it's not really big budget, so I'm not gonna spend hundreds of hours on color correcting. If this shit looks decent, I'm rocking.
They AR hit like a tennis. You know I'm coming. Whole team sweat like an army. This is the one. I know these niggas be working. I know these niggas.
See how it makes that nigga shirt right there just better?
I am the man on the block. I put this shit to the lock.
Did we smoke all the weed? Really?
I got my cash on the spot. I put the game in the choke. I got
Keep in mind this is 1/4 quality too.
in the choke. I drop the shit and go global. I got my name out the hood. I want the best, no good. I shot my piece like I should. Look like the game, now I'm good. I do this shit for the hood.
Well, that's gonna be a fat boy.
I am official. You know it, I'm
That's
good.
gonna be a fat boy.
CBS Tuesday held Kazakhstan in downtown LA where federal agents just held a news conference. Dave?
I mean, it's going slow for y'all.
Make sure y'all go follow us. Tell the director.
Whatever.
Will
You
the
know.
shooter.
Huh?
Find
Yeah,
us
man,
on
we
all.
fuck with that
something.
Pazookies, bro. If y'all don't know what Pazookies is, man, that Pazookies, bro. You know what I mean? Niggas on Pazookies, bro. That what making us do this shit, Pazookies, bro. Pazookies got a nigga lifted. Alright, so what I would do now next, I'm probably not gonna add too much more effects. I ain't gonna overdo it. Yeah, what I would do now next is probably add some text. So I would go right here, hit the text button. Remember what the song name is.
Always. We had a long night.
Back to the trap. You know what I mean? Type it out. Back to the trap. Type it out. Go to effect controls. Change it to Bebas Nueve. Oh no. Always say back to the trap, you know what I mean? And probably vertically spread it out a little bit. Not too much. Like that much. And there you go. You got some music video text. Right there. That fast. If you don't feel like doing no, if you don't know what text to use, Bebas Nueve. And then the shortcut for Premiere Pro is kinda harder on 8K footage and stuff. This trap video is dope though. You can hold control and grab the middle of the text and it'll show you where the middle of everything is at instead of going to the edit tab. It's a little time consuming. Another way you can go, sometimes it works, hit the graphics tab. I'll do this because it's faster. Go to edit, make sure you select it on it, and then just hit boom, bow. And you should be right there in the middle. That's to center your text in Premiere Pro. My computer tripping, but you know, it's gonna center it. So now it's centered. Probably gonna bring the scale up because it's ugly. Yeah, about right there.
Back to the track.
Smaller is kind of better. I haven't got the right ratio yet for 4K, especially this one. So I just, you know, 180. Wait, no. Yeah, that's perfect. 180. Back to the trap. Boom. And what you can do,
Drug raid with dozens of arrests.
Investigator.
find a nice spot to put the text, bro. Don't be doing that whole shit. Whole stuff. Find a nice good spot. So I'm probably gonna put it right here. Right where all them niggas looking trapped out. And the best thing too is don't let it cross frames. When you're doing a text, don't let it cross 2 frames unless they're similar or something like
Just
that.
announced a major drug raid with dozens of arrests.
Investigators say this drug
Feel me?
trafficking ring was so...
And there you go.
A major...
Sakurai versus Kino Gambino right here.
Federal agents have just announced a major
Orchestrate
drug raid.
a trap music video.
Yeah, it's easy, bro.
Just gave you the
Go out
tools
there,
one-on-one.
charge them niggas, get that money, make sure that shit's right. If not, holler at me. I'll edit it. My partner edit it. We'll all edit it. And you'll be okay. You know what I mean? But go out there and get that money, boys. What else do I have to do? And then the sack right. So what I'm gonna do now is I always forget how to spell his name.
It's S-A-A.
Nah, it's S-A-K-K. I'm gonna go to my videos because I shoot all of his videos, but I still forgot to spell his name because it's not spelled conventionally. And I go to my page, which y'all should hit that subscribe button. Don't forget, subscribe to me. I got 683. If you feel this information is, you know, informative. S-A-K-K-R-I-G-H-T. That's what I thought. But why I keep thinking R-T-E? Alright.
That's why he spelled his name with 2 A's on there. He got A's. That's crazy.
That's what I'm telling you. Sack right. Kino Gambino. Yup. And then you type it in. You know what I mean? You might make that bit 182. 180. You know what I mean? Nah, I'll make that bitch like 150. This came to mind first. And then graphics for the short. Though if you don't feel like taking no time, somewhat faster. I mean, there you go. You're right in the middle. Whenever the computer decides to do its thing. See, I add a little contrast to that. I know you see how it looks now. A lot of the times, if you shoot it in the right white balance and you shoot the right exposure, all it's gonna need, if you got the right settings of the camera, is a little contrast. And you're not gonna need to do a lot of stuff. You do all the extra shit, it's not gonna be right. You know, you make sure the whites are white, the blacks are blacks, but I can look at this and tell that it's pretty much close enough to where it'll be alright.
Agents have just announced a major drug raid.
Because I've edited thousands of videos, and you just gotta believe me. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have faith in your boy, man. So.
What do you mean you don't know DJ Crush?
I should have thought that bitch at the beginning. Not long enough.
You don't know DJ Crush.
Federal agents have just...
See? And that looks ugly.
Federal agents have just announced a major drug raid with dozens of arrests.
Investigators say this drug trafficking ring was so huge it was making millions of dollars every month.
Who y'all really know? Okay, y'all know what the fuck going on. Kino versus Fat Right, nigga, this shit is crazy.
Right now I'm trying to find somewhere to put this text.
Rate with dozens of arrests. Federal agents have just announced a major drug raid with dozens of arrests.
Can't put it on the part where he at.
I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna put it right here.
Drug raid with dozens of arrests.
Investigators say this drug trafficking
I'm throwing it right there.
So
I like that. For some reason I like that.
Oh no, DJ Press.
Federal agents have just announced a major drug raid
That's how we spelled
with
it.
dozens of arrests.
investigators say this drug trafficking ring was so huge.
My boy real nigga, he do what he want. He do what he want, man. Feel me?
Hey, check it out,
Let me see.
I am what these niggas ain't. I do what these niggas can't. I fell in love with the drink. I put them four out the bank. Then I fell asleep in the bank. Nigga know I play for keys. When you sidewalk, you know you not street. Tempur-Pedic on me, these niggas sleep. Put your muscle on them, these niggas weak. They know my heart that got colder. I used to trap like that Kroger. Once you call me, then it's over. I want that bad just like Oprah. I am a man, I ain't told her. I need a plug, I'ma buy it. Got the heater on me just like the fire. But you can't name another nigga flyer. Riding on them niggas just like the tire. I put the dope in they vein. I got the dope for a vein.
Alright, and I'll transfer that text to the back. Figure out something back here. I'll leave a link in the description to how I make my Instagram videos also.
Cartel that operates obviously out of Mexico and brings drugs across the border.
Tuesday, Los Angeles line in downtown LA where federal agents just held a news conference. Dave?
Well, the target in all this is the famed Sinaloa cartel that operates.
You see how that works?
Famed Sinaloa cartel that operates obviously out of Mexico and brings drugs across the border.
Boom. And that's how you do that. And then now I throw my logo, which I have in Photoshop format, on the desktop. On it. And then that's what y'all niggas see, bruh. Trap Video 101.
Drugs across the border.
Dave? CBS Tuesday, Los Angeles line in downtown LA where federal agents just held a news conference. Dave?
Well, the target in
I like it at the end. Let y'all niggas know. Niggas be cutting shit out, but it don't matter. Put it at the front. To somewhere. Let it flash.
You don't know DJ Press.
Federal agents have just announced a major drug raid.
DJ Press.
Federal agents have just.
You know, I don't want to take over their video. I want to get their ass that swag. If niggas want to know who made it, they'll know. On a nice big background.
Federal agents have just announced a major drug raid with dozens.
And now you have a music video. And I'm actually going to show you guys how to render this video out right now. Fuck it. And I'm going to give it to them right now. Because they ass want it right now. Cut off the access, leave it a little bit, you know. Create an endpoint, out point. Make the endpoint start on black. Don't always start the video on that, you know. Alright, so here goes my export settings 101, guys. Just bring it back to full. Got the in and out points. Got my video file, export media. I'll name it. Probably save it to the desktop. Keynote. Verse. Sackright. And then I got my source settings. It'll be H.264, match source high bit rate, and I'll leave that right there depending on what size I want it. If it's Cinescope, I have it at 1716. If it's some other shit, I just leave it a match source. Frame rate 24 always. Progressive field, that'll always be there. Always render at maximum bit depth. Software encoding, name, blah blah blah. That'll change depending on your footage, but usually if you use match source, it'll be the right thing. And bitrate, I always go to 2 pass, and you can do 240, but I know that the GH5, the footage I shot it operates at 150 megabits, so I just put it there so I don't lose no quality, and I just export that. I mean, you could do it at 50 or whatever, but this is for me, like my high quality shit that I save, 150, and you can give it to them and they can downgrade it and let YouTube assemble. It'll be okay. It's not gonna trip out or look crazy. Render maximum quality, but I'll leave it at 150 if I'm doing because I shoot at 150 megabits per second anyway, so it doesn't matter. I just try to get the most quality out the video. Start source. I'm gonna take that fan off too, but she gonna burn the blunt. Yeah, so I do that. The frame size, the file size will be 2 gigabytes, 2.5 gigabytes, and then I just queue that shit up. Once it's queued up, it's gonna pop up over here. Take this off. All these fucking proxies that I was gonna render. So let's delete all these proxies because I already rendered them. Start from ingest, go all the way up. Just remove. And then start that. Let it go. And there you guys have it, bro. That's a tutorial on how to shoot music videos or edit music videos the way I do. May not be the right way, may not be the correct way, but it's the best way, and everybody loves the way we shoot. So let's get it. Back to the trap. Kino Gambino. Shout out to Sackright and Kino. We got another one coming soon. My boy Will behind me, lighting up. You know how it go. Drop a like. Hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment. You know what it is. If you want me to do more of these, if you want me to be more formal or more relaxed, you guys let me know. This is me being relaxed, y'all. So y'all can respect it or not. I don't care. I mean, I do care. Let me know. It'll kind of gear the content, but I'm just letting you know. This is how I am. If y'all like a relaxed dude sitting back and editing with you guys, like the homie or however, you know what I'm saying? Let me know. If you want more professional shortcut interviews, shortcut vlogs, let me know too. I'll try to probably incorporate them because I like doing this more. Look, I did a vlog and I have a video done. Bruh, it gets no better. You know what I'm saying? So this is the type of flow I like to do. Nice and laid back, chill, friends around, chilling, nice environment, good vibes. If y'all like it, let me know. We out. Stay tuned. Tay the Director.